You did it. You made it through the struggle, the late nights, the doubt, the pressure. The world told you it was impossible, but you proved them wrong. You finally made the money, the wealth you always wanted. You finally have breathing room. And now, you're wondering, what's next? You don't go out and buy the Lambo. You don't blow it all on watches, parties, or fake friends, because that's how they trap you. That's how they pull you back down. Real wealth starts after the money hits your account. So here it is, the blueprint. Upgrade these 11 parts of your life immediately and turn your money into a life that lasts. Step 1. Upgrade your time. This is where the real shift begins. The old you traded hours for dollars every single day. The new you protects time like it's gold, because it is. What's the point of money if your day is still filled with errands, emails, cleaning, scheduling, and chaos? That doing everything yourself is noble. It's not. It's sabotage. Start outsourcing. Hire a virtual assistant. Get someone to clean your home. Automate your bills. Use online tools to schedule calls instead of going back and forth like it's 2009. Because once your calendar breathes, your mind does too. You have hours to think bigger, plan sharper, and move faster. Zestify Up drops weekly tools, mental frameworks, and deep dive strategies just like this. It's built for those who refuse to waste another second. You work this hard to be free, so act like it, starting with your time. Step 2. Upgrade your health. You can't build an empire in a broken body. Let that sink in. What's the point of stacking cash if you wake up tired, your back hurts, your mind's foggy, and you're living off caffeine and junk food? This is the trap most new money guys fall into. They push their bodies past the limit and then try to fix it when it's too late. But you're smarter than that. You're building for the long game. Start with the basics. Book a full body checkup. Cut processed food. Drink more water. Walk daily. Upgrade your sleep. Black out your room. Kill the screens before bed, and invest in a mattress that actually supports your spine. And no, skipping breakfast and calling it hustle isn't a flex. It's a crash waiting to happen. The truth is, you can't buy your way out of poor health. You can only build your way into it, day by day, with intention. Because when your body's sharp, your brain's sharper. And when your brain's sharp, everything, your money, relationships, focus, levels up with it. You don't need to be jacked, but you do need to be in control. Because when you're healthy, your decisions are sharper, your emotions are more stable, your energy doesn't crash when the pressure rises. And trust me, there's no flex louder than walking into the room calm, focused, and unstoppable. Because your body is as disciplined as your bank account. You upgraded your income. Now upgrade your operating system. Because the ultimate wealth is being rich and still alive to enjoy it. Step 3. Upgrade your inner circle. Listen carefully. The people around you are either pushing you forward or holding you down. There is no neutral. And here's what happens when you finally make some money. Suddenly everyone wants to be your friend. But most of them, they're just shocked you escaped the cage they're still stuck in. Some will resent you quietly. Some will ask for handouts. And a few, they'll try to sabotage you. Not because you hurt them, but because your success reminds them of their own excuses. This is where you make the hardest and smartest upgrade of your life. Start surrounding yourself with people who think bigger, move faster, and make you uncomfortable in a good way. Find those who challenge your ideas, not just nod and agree. You don't owe loyalty to people who drain your drive. Loyalty should be reserved for those who feed your growth, because iron sharpens iron. And if you're the smartest, richest, or most driven in your group, it's time to find a new table. Step 4. Upgrade your environment. Look around right now. Is your space lifting you up or pulling you back into your old habits? See, people think success is about willpower. It's not. It's about environment. You become what surrounds you. If your home is cluttered, noisy, filled with distractions, your mind will reflect that chaos. But clean your space, upgrade your lighting, bring in calm, color, order, and something shifts in your thinking. You move differently. You don't need a penthouse to feel powerful. You just need control over your space. Invest in a proper desk, a chair that doesn't destroy your back. Fill your walls with things that inspire you. Quotes, vision boards, art, reminders of where you're going. Upgrade your tech. Organize your digital world. Clean up your phone. Set up focus apps. Because when your digital environment is sharp, your execution follows. And if you're someone who's serious about upgrading your internal and external space, Zestify Up drops game-changing tools to help you build an environment that fuels your ambition. It's not about aesthetics, it's about alignment. Because the right environment doesn't just look good, it pulls the best version of you out of hiding. Step 5. Upgrade your standards. Look, money doesn't just buy better things, it should buy a better you. And that starts with refusing the mediocre. You've spent years settling for bad service, low-effort friendships, cheap thinking and excuses. But now, you set the bar. The restaurant messes up your order, you speak up. Your trainer's always late, you fire them. Your own habits, if they don't match your future, they go. Because here's the truth. Your life will always reflect the lowest standard you're willing to tolerate. And if your new life still looks like your old one, you haven't upgraded. You've just moved the furniture around. Why does this matter? Because the standards you walk past are the limits you silently accept. And over time, those small compromises become your new identity. When you raise your standards, the world responds. You start attracting higher quality people, better opportunities, cleaner outcomes. And it doesn't have to be loud or arrogant. It just has to be non-negotiable. Because wealth isn't just what's in your account, it's what you refuse to accept anymore. Step 6. Upgrade your online identity. You've leveled up your income, your mindset, your goals. But when someone Googles you, they still find that old Twitter rant, a blurry profile pic, and a bio that says figuring things out. Let's be real. If your online presence still looks like your broke version, you haven't upgraded, you're hiding. Because today, people meet your profile before they ever meet you. And in a split second, they decide, this guy's the real deal, or this guy's playing dress up. You are not just a person, you are a brand. And brands build trust, or lose it instantly. Clean up your social media, archive the cringe. Get professional photos that look like someone who owns their time. Rewrite your bios with intention. Speak to where you're going, not where you were. And then, drop insights, not selfies. Post results, not rants. You're not here for likes, you're here for leverage. Because if you don't shape your story online, someone else will, or worse, they'll ignore you entirely. Your digital presence should feel like the empire you're building offline. And if you're serious about building credibility, Zestify Up helps you align your mindset, systems and story, both online and off. Because in this world, your profile is the handshake before the handshake, and one strong impression can flip your whole future. Step 7. Upgrade your privacy. You've made it. You beat the odds. You built something real, while most were still talking. But now, the spotlight's creeping in. And here's the truth nobody warned you about. Real wealth doesn't shine. It disappears. It moves in silence. It operates in shadows. It trades visibility for control. You post that new car, and suddenly, a cousin you haven't spoken to in 5 years is asking for lunch. You tag your location, and now strangers know exactly where you sleep. That's not freedom. That's exposure. See, loud money buys noise, but smart money, it buys peace. Privacy isn't about hiding. It's about protecting your time, your energy, and your ability to move without being watched. Because when you're always visible, you're always vulnerable. Start upgrading immediately. Archive the unnecessary. Use tools like Google Voice or secondary numbers for business. Turn off location tags and read receipts. Speak less, move smarter. Because when people see less, they assume more. And that mystery, that unpredictability, it's leverage. Leverage most people will never understand until it's too late. Privacy gives you space to think. It gives you room to pivot. It protects your peace and multiplies your power. And if you're ready to build a life that thrives quietly, grows strategically, and lasts longer than hype, Zestify Up was made for you. Because legacy isn't built under flashing lights. It's built behind closed doors, where your focus is undisturbed, and your moves are only revealed once they're too big to stop. Step 8. Upgrade your financial literacy. You've worked hard, sacrificed, and climbed up. But if you don't truly understand money, how it works, grows, and protects you, you're just skating on thin ice. Money isn't just a number in your bank account. It's a language, a tool, a system. Knowing how to read that language separates the players from the winners. It means understanding investments, taxes, debt, and cash flow, not just how to earn, but how to keep and grow your money. Start by learning the basics. What's compound interest and why it's your best friend? How different investment vehicles work, stocks, real estate, crypto, and more. The hidden traps in taxes and how to legally minimize what you owe. managing debt smartly, good debt versus bad debt. But don't stop there. Upgrade your strategy by setting up smart tax-saving company structures, legal ways to protect income and keep more of what you earn. Set up trusts to shield your wealth and ensure it passes safely to the next generation. And don't try to do this alone. Seek expert help, financial planners, tax advisors, and wealth strategists who've walked the path. Learn from the best so you avoid costly mistakes and maximize your growth. When you upgrade your financial literacy, you stop guessing and start owning your financial future. This isn't about being an expert overnight. It's about committing to learning, growing, and making informed decisions. And if you want a proven roadmap and mindset to master money at every level, Zestify Up has your back with expert guides and real-world strategies. Because wealth is built not just on what you make, but what you know and how wisely you use it. Step 9. Upgrade your appearance. You made it through the grind. You earned your spot at the table. But here's the brutal truth nobody tells you loud enough. How you look shapes how the world sees you. It's not just vanity. It's influence, respect, and opportunity wrapped into one. If you want people to take you seriously, to open doors without you having to say a word, your appearance must match your success. This means dress sharper. Upgrade your wardrobe to fit your new level. Quality over quantity. Grooming matters. Hair, skin, posture. Small details that speak volumes. Carry yourself with confidence. Stand tall, move with purpose. Invest in timeless style, not just trends. You want respect, not just attention. Because first impressions aren't just first. They stick. They shape your story before you even speak. And upgrading your appearance isn't about pretending to be someone else. It's about becoming the best version of the successful you, the one who commands respect and inspires confidence wherever you go. Remember, people do judge books by their covers, but the right cover lets you write your own powerful story. If you want step-by-step guidance on upgrading your style and confidence, Zestify Up has expert tips and exclusive advice to help you look and feel unstoppable. Step 10. Upgrade your giving and legacy. You've made it. The struggle, the sacrifices, the sleepless nights, they got you here. But now the question changes. What are you building that outlives you? Real wealth isn't just what you accumulate, it's what you activate in the world around you. Giving isn't about guilt, it's about power. It's the power to shape the world in your image, to solve problems you once thought were too big, to become the person you needed when you were starting out. Whether it's mentoring the hungry, funding a school, backing a startup from your hometown, or setting up a foundation, your wealth can become a weapon for good. And legacy? That's not about statues or headlines. It's the ripple you leave behind. It's the way people live better because you chose to do more than just get rich. And here's the secret the rich don't say out loud. Giving multiplies you. It sharpens your purpose, opens new doors, builds powerful connections, and it anchors your success in something unshakable. You came from scarcity. Now build systems of abundance. You felt invisible once. Now help others be seen. Zestify Up isn't just about wealth. It's about building a life that means something, one that echoes far beyond your bank account. You've earned the right to ask bigger questions now. And this one might be the biggest. What will the world remember you for? Step 11. Upgrade your identity. Because here's the truth most people never realize. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your identity. You can stack cash, build muscle, drive a supercar, but if deep down you still see yourself as the broke, lost, hustling version of you, you'll sabotage it all. Quietly, subconsciously, repeatedly. Wealth isn't just about numbers, it's about who you believe you are when nobody's watching. So here's the upgrade. Let go of the small, survival-driven mindset. Step into the new version of yourself with confidence, the version that leads, inspires, builds. Start acting, dressing, thinking, and making decisions like the person you want to become before you feel fully ready. This is not fake it till you make it. This is align it till you own it. Upgrade your habits, upgrade your standards, upgrade your thoughts, and soon your reality will catch up. And yes, it's uncomfortable. Yes, people from your past will say, "Who do you think you are?" You look them straight in the eye and say, "I'm exactly who I built myself to be." Zestify Up exists for people like you, people unafraid to evolve, outgrow, and reinvent. Because the old version of you got you here, but he can't take you where you're going next. You didn't come this far to stay the same. You clawed your way out of survival mode. You broke the cycle. You became the one in your bloodline who changed everything. So now, you have a choice. You can plateau here, comfortable, distracted, slowly drifting into average. Or you can double down, upgrade everything, and become dangerous in the best way possible. Sharp, free, unstoppable. Every step you take from here, every system you build, every standard you raise, it's not just for you, it's for your legacy, your future family, your name. If you're serious about building more than just wealth, if you're building a life that hits different, Zestify Up is here to walk that journey with you. Subscribe, lock in, and never look back, because this isn't just success, it's your era, and it starts now.